Hey, Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome to a special episode of Kurt's Bar. I know it's the holiday season, so you might be at your parents' house, so you have a rent a bar. But we have a very special guest today. Who is it?
Hey everyone, it's me. Also in my hometown that happened to be his hometown. So we're gonna make a some orange juice drink.
All right, Ben, so what are we making here today?
Well, we're gonna start off with a drink inspired by one of my favorite things, Mega Man. It is Mega Man month, so we're gonna make a special Mega Man cocktail. It's really just a screwdriver. Very simple drink to do. That's only vodka and orange juice, but we're gonna spice it up just a bit. This is gonna be Otto's bolt gun.
Oh, wait, Otto, the dude who gives you stuff.
Yeah, Otto, the robot intern.
I will put the images of him everywhere.
Yeah, there are only two, so.
Okay.
All right, so let's get started with a little cockatiel. It is only about an ounce of vodka.
I don't know what the ounces are and what's the, it says 2, so whatever that means.
I am making for 2.
Maybe,
But, okay, wait.
For you and a buddy?
Yeah.
Is that for Mega Man and Roll?
Yeah, you know, it's for your friends. Sometimes you fight for your friends. Sometimes you fight your friends.
Sometimes you are your friends.
That's what happens. Sometimes you're your friends.
I'm my best friend.
All right, so we got the other part of this equation here. Normally you just go ahead and fill the rest of the cocktail up with orange juice, but we are going to cut it a little bit. It's going to be about 2/3 of the orange juice and 2/3 of this special pineapple mango fruit juice, because the Otto really likes to spice it up. I just think that Otto's a mango type of dude.
Well, he looks like a mango.
He looks a little bit like a mango.
If you look at the right angle, he could be mango.
The right angle. About this much OJ.
Said like oh, you said mango. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention.
Now pay attention.
Ooh.
And now
some lime action.
We are going to get a little bit of lime action.
Woo!
Some lime action.
Yeah, I wish you had lemons because that's what Mega Man shoots.
Now we want a little bit of the peel off of this. We're going to make a little twist. You know why?
Why? Okay, so we got our lime slices.
Yeah, I'm just going to rim our glass. A little bit of that.
These are the things that you don't usually see on the normal Kurt's Bar.
All you really need to do is stir this thing up. Real ice.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. So you popped it in the drink, now you ice up the glasses?
Yeah.
Okay. What you doing over there, Ben? I need instruction.
I'm freaking out, dude.
Dude, is this something that I could do?
It's something that literally anyone can do.
Okay.
Unless you are under 21. Well, if you're 18, you can make it, but if you're under 21, you can't drink it.
Yeah, there you go. You make it for your parents. Alright, splash it on in there, and this is a Dr. Wily's night out.
This is Otto's bolt gun.
Otto's bolt gun.
I don't really know my portions. I would just drinking this whole thing out of the glass. So I've been drinking all day.
Hey, it's Christmas. It's the season of drinks.
It's Christmas.
Hey. What's yours, mate? Otto's blaster?
Otto's bolt gun.
Otto's bolt gun.
Let's have a little taste.
Smooth. Very smooth.
It's very easy.
You know, of all the Kurt's Bar drinks, this is like the one that tastes the actually most proportionate out because you actually measured.
Sitting here chilling with our little Mega Man themed drinks. Favorite Mega Man game? Go.
Favorite Mega Man is probably Mega Man X2.
Mega Man X2.
Because I started on Super Nintendo, it wasn't until afterwards I found the one, actually, Mega Man 5 for regular Nintendo. With, I guess Proto Man was there, but what was the big thing? Oh! Proto Man was supposedly the main enemy, so therefore I was confused for all the Mega Man games because I thought Proto Man was a master boss, but it wasn't.
But didn't you beat Mega Man 5?
Never did until we started playing. Like, so you're young, you can't really know all the buttons to push to get those bosses beat. Plus, the games were like super hard back in the day. It wasn't no like checkpoints or like save files. Yeah, I guess there was, but
well, there was a checkpoint. There was like one checkpoint per level, and the boss door. There was a boss door.
See, you needed to know your password dots to get past all these bosses, and I didn't really. Whenever that screen came up, I'm like, oh, what do I do here? Just to click out, okay.
And I was like, what are you?
I don't know.
Speaking my
this isn't a level. I can't kill this. So I just clicked out. I didn't know that you had to like memorize all those things.
Not an X fan on my
You
end.
said that.
Well, I'm only a classic guy.
Yeah.
I really only play classic Mega Man.
Did you ever have so you played classic before you played X?
Yeah, although my very first Mega Man game was Mega Man 6. And
Okay.
if you look at the American game cartridge, I think they were all the same by the time we got to Mega Man 6. But if you look at the NES game cartridge for Mega Man 6, you've got, I think it was Yamato Man, who's like spinning his like blade or whatever.
I remember.
And it looks like an X up there right by the 6. And Mega Man's wearing an outfit that I was not familiar with.
So you assumed that was
wearing,
Mega Man X.
Mega Man's armor, so I was like, this is Mega Man X6.
How is this like way less graphics compared to like the Mega Man X1? Well, you know what's crazy? Mega Man X1, 2, and 3, okay, pretty much the same style. I like that because it was what I liked but better in each game. Mega Man X4, PlayStation, they went too far. What is this? There's too much flashy things going on. The stage is all weird. I wish they would have kept that same style. Especially if it was an X game.
When you made the jump to 3D, a lot of games had that problem where they, especially if you were still working in 2 dimensions, you felt like you needed to compensate. Right?
Yeah.
And I think that definitely happened with the Mega Man franchise where they didn't know how to adapt to a 3D space. And Mega Man Legends had its cult following, but it wasn't a huge success.
You mean the for 64?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
But, they kept the rest in this 2D style, or with X cases like a 2.5D style in some of the games. They kept feeling like they needed to keep up, it seemed like, so they just kept trying to make things flashier and more dramatic.
Yeah.
And so then by the time we get to, I don't know if you played like X7 or whatever, but
I know like you get those combo packs with all the Mega Man games on them. I played Mega Man X1, 2, and 3. When I got to 4, I'm like, I don't like this style. I have not played past 3. It's too much of a change. I don't like change.
Jump the Shark.
Yeah.
Mega Man X, it did. But it's got its fans, and I'm good with that.
Well, see, you know what though, Ben? If y'all don't know, this guy, he's also a pretty epic illustrator as well. He always made very much animal-esque forms. Like, he always had animal drawings with like combination of like human wares and like sometimes robotic-looking elements to your animals. And that's what Mega Man X was. It was.
I drew a lot of furries as a kid.
But yeah, the bosses were that thing where you're taking that. It's a machine, but it's an animal machine, and it had like parts that were just awesome.
Yeah, Spark Mandrill.
Yeah, what a character!
What's a mandrill? I
see.
still don't know. Trivia. The first Mega Man game, not a huge success.
Oh, really?
I mean, you look at it today, most people,
It was very different.
When they think of Mega Man, they go to Mega Man 2 or Mega Man 3.
They start at Mega Man 2.
And the only reason Mega Man 2 happened was because the developers of Mega Man over at Capcom believed in the property. So they're like, we're just going to work on this on our own time, and we're going to make another one, because we're pretty sure that we're onto something, and then they were.
It's like No Man's Sky. Well, Ben, our drinks are finished. Looks like we have to make another drink and have to talk about another game. Let's do it.
Yes, we do. We'll be right back with another set of ingredients to make another special drink, this time from The Legend of Zelda.
Right after these messages.
Boop, 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 boop.
Drink number 2.
Drink number 2, Legend of Zelda. Here
my
we
favorite
come.
game.
Coming into the new year with a nice, spicy holiday cocktail.
Ben, it was pretty fun. We just did Mega Man, your favorite game. We're doing Legend of Zelda, my favorite game, and they're back to back.
Hey, because
seasons. If you follow our channel.
Hey,
is anyone out there? Okay, so how do you make this Legend of Zelda? Oh yeah, there's this.
You still got the sticker on
there. Get the
there.
sticker on there. How much did it cost? Macy's.com.org.
Yeah, I mean, it says it cost this much, but I don't believe that it ended up being that much at the store.
Yeah, it's always 95% off because they're going out of business. The location around you.
Always.
All right, so I'm all ears, Ben. This Legend of Zelda drink. What do we do?
So, one of the things that they like to drink in Hyrule Land, depending on the timeline, is the Chateau Romani, and that is, quote, a vintage milk Not alcoholic as far as I know, but
Oh, dude, it's the holidays.
it's the holidays.
And Link would be doing the same.
So instead of some regular milk, we're gonna try and achieve a vintage taste to it. Got some straight up buttermilk, son!
From those butter cows.
From butter cows. All right. So we're going to start off.
Whoa!
Whoops.
Watch them eggs.
Whoops.
I don't know how many cuckoos followed you whenever you stole them eggs.
We're gonna.
Put some.
I dropped that one. I didn't want to put it in the cup.
Oh, okay. I was like, you can have it on deck or something. All right, pop some ice cubes in the shaker.
Get some little ice cubes.
What's that called? Just a cocktail shaker?
Yeah,
That
it's
is
a
it?
cocktail
Okay.
shaker. Just a shaker.
I tend to just name things as they do their tasks. You know, like
What would
the
you name
doer.
it? Is that what you would name this? The doer?
No, I would name it like the tumbler.
We all know what happened to Tumblr. First thing we want to do is we want to add some egg. Just the egg yolk. So that means we gotta separate the. We're gonna get a good crack.
There you go. Can you do it? There you go. Separate them yolks.
Just like a.
That is a hard-boiled egg.
I thought it might have been a hard-boiled egg.
So you want? Oh no.
All right. So
Oh, you can do this.
there we go.
All right.
All right.
One.
Drop the egg yolky in there.
All right, Ben. So
All
you
right.
just put 2 eggs in here.
2 eggs.
Egg yolks.
You gotta beat them out of them. Shake vigorously.
Do you do like this thing?
I mean, I suppose you could, but I don't really know.
Here,
I don't really know how that is.
Wait, well,
No. See, you're doing it all wrong. You gotta do it like. All right. So once that's been beaten up vigorously for about 30 seconds, then we can go ahead and start adding the rest of our ingredients inside. Look
ooh,
how
it's very frothy
nice
already.
and frothy that is.
Looks like egg salad sandwich.
Yeah, let's all drink egg salad sandwiches together
Yeah,
this holiday
liquidy.
season. A little bit of chive,
Yeah,
a little bit of mayonnaise,
pepper in there.
yeah, some pepper, some onion.
It's like a soup, you know.
Yeah, it's basically a salad. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and drip some of this vodka in here.
Chip it all in
I don't know
that.
why that ice is in the way.
Is that vodka?
No, it's bourbon.
You said drip some of this vodka in there.
Did I say vodka?
Yeah, dude. Let's rewind. What did he say?
Some of this vodka in here.
There you have it, Ben. What you said.
All right, so next we're gonna take some of this bourbon, and it is 2 ounces of bourbon. I'm doubling this, so we're just going with 4.
For friends.
Right.
Again, we're not sure what these numbers mean, but we'll assume ounces.
Well, I found the ounces on here.
Oh, okay. Confirmed.
On this buttermilk here,
All right. Oh boy.
2 ounces of that. I'll go with the vanilla.
Vanilla vial. The vial of vanilla.
Yeah.
Very, very expensive.
Yeah, a couple dashes of vanilla. And
A few shakes of that cinnamon.
a little shake of the cinnamon. Now,
That's it.
yeah,
All it is.
pop that on there real good.
And shake it your way. Oh, it's coming out.
It might come out a little bit, but
It's coming out a lot.
that's all. That's all in the spirit.
It's all
of
part of the
Christmas.
plan.
Be not afraid, my child, for there is alcohol in this drink.
And eggs.
There we go. And eggs. So, you know, it's also breakfast.
Yeah, for those times where you can't get to work on time, just pop some of this, what's it called? Elder
Chateau
cheese wheel.
Romani.
Chateau Romani. I need like a note card of like what these drinks are actually called.
It's in the Zelda lore.
I know, but I know like a lot about Zelda, but I don't know specific things. Like, dude, he wears green.
Until now.
I know, but hey, Breath of the Wild, man. Breath of the
That's
Wild.
confusing. What are you gonna
Well,
do now?
I think we should discuss this over a drink of Romani milk.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Your thoughts?
Weird.
I
It is spicy.
Yeah, you definitely taste the bean.
You taste the bean.
It's thick, a thick beany drink.
Yeah.
This is something I think it's kind of like spiked eggnog in a way. Oh, give it time. If you give it time, there's a nice little aftertaste to it. First, you're like, whoa, that's Jim Bean, but all the flavors work together. And we'll swirl that around. Alright, Ben, same question you asked me. Your favorite Legend of Zelda game? Go.
Probably Breath of the Wild.
Okay, the newest one.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Well, see, here's the thing. I never really got into the Legend of Zelda games. I played a little bit of the first one. I had Ocarina of Time, I had Majora's Mask. I was not good at either of them.
What year did you play those? Like when they came out, or like a few years afterwards?
Not like when they came out. A couple years after for all cases, except for Twilight Princess, which was the first one that I ever beat.
Okay.
I liked Twilight Princess a lot. I liked its darker tone. A lot of people were really into that, especially because they were disappointed with Wind Waker, right?
And then people love Wind Waker.
Wind Waker's so good.
Yeah. It's funny, like, because if you're so used to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, you throw Wind Waker in there, what is this game, But then you play it again, and people just have learned to love this game, But no, Twilight Princess was fun. I liked it because it, like, really emphasized the different, it took, like, Ocarina of Time, but made it in its own grungy elements, So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree.
So my favorite Legend of Zelda game would probably have to be Ocarina of Time, because it's the first Legend of Zelda game that I actually had at my house, because we always had to play these Legend of Zelda games at my cousin's house, so I had it, so I could actually beat it, and just like the story when I was like in 4th grade was just, it blew me away. There was a sun and there was a day and night change to the game. What? I'm used to Mario. So yeah, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, see, I liked Breath of the Wild because it opened up all of those options for me. I really liked, what's that game? Link to the Past.
That was cool.
Because it felt as though everything was able to like develop in its own time. Like I could take things in any order I want. You really couldn't.
Yeah. Well, A Link to the Past is basically a glorified, or actually, the first game, like the actual story was Ocarina of Time. They just made it into a 3D graphic game.
Yeah, Nintendo does that a lot.
Yeah. Hey, release as many as you want. Just take my money.
Yeah, please. I'm gonna throw one more question your way.
Okay. So 1, 2, ready, go.
All right, Kurt. I'm gonna throw one more question your way.
Dude, almost laughed out. Milk almost came out my nose, but it was like bourbon milk. So holy shit. Do that again.
So if they were gonna do another Legend of Zelda game, because they're talking about a new one for 2019, do you want it to be an extension of Breath of the Wild?
Well, Ben, I have a seasonal disease. I play Skyrim at any time that it's cold, and I've been playing it since 2011. So, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was so at home with Skyrim that I fell in love with it as well. So I actually quite enjoyed the new version of it. Also, people did relate it to the very first one, where you kind of just go to wherever you want to go. There's no, like, path you have to follow. It's your path. So I'd be happy with that. You know what'd be really cool? Take Ocarina of Time, give it the upgraded graphics, but make it Breath of the Wild style. That's it. Perfect 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Here's what I would like to see improved in another Breath of the Wild, because if they stuck with that formula, that type of mechanic for the rest of the Zelda games...
Yeah, you said that you liked it.
I loved it. And I like that Legend of Zelda has a couple of different games coming out sort of orbitally, and they're always in a different style, and they always have their different kind of audience. Yeah. I think that's really great about Legend of Zelda. But if they were going to do another Breath of the Wild style game, which they should, more improved like physics. I really like them to sort of continue melding like their physics engine, because some stuff like didn't make any sense.
Yeah. Like what?
Oh, just like boxes falling on your head out of nowhere and destroying you. And some of those temples were aggravating, but that's kind of the fun of it.
Well, yeah, those temples are cool because for me, at first there were so many temples that you're like, oh, okay, I guess these are everywhere.
Yeah.
But then when you went to stamina bar and the health, you're like, where are the temples? I beat them all. Like you're out going to every spot of
and you're
Hyrule.
Like, cutting every blade of grass. You're like,
Yes.
I know the temples around here.
And some of the ways to get into the temple were really interesting too. Like the one had you had to shine the moon.
Oh, and the snowball one.
That one took me a long time to figure it out, but I got it, and it's like the old Legend of Zelda. Like it's so rewarding when you figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's so aggravating, you hate it. But you figure it out, like, oh, that was the best. Great game, never in doubt.
Here's what I want in the next Breath of the Wild, specifically. You remember in Twilight Princess where you could get 2 hook shots?
I remember
That's what I
that.
want.
That like expanded my horizons. That was awesome.
Yeah, if I could Spider-Man my way through Hyrule,
Oh, that new Spider-Man game. Let's talk about that now.
that'd be great.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Like just for treetop to treetop, take a tree like. All right, shall we end it?
I think we should call it here. Yeah. Definitely.
All right. Well, Ben, thanks for sharing a nice drink with me on this Christmas day. It's legit Christmas. Enjoyed Game Talk and Kurt's Bar combo. Yeah.
Combo.
Well, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And what's your favorite things about the games we just talked about? Also, remember, we have a Facebook, we have a Instagram, and a website now. So check that out down below as well.
It's gonna be on there somewhere. So we'll see.
All right. Cheers, Ben.
Hey, cheers.